Hi guys, welcome back to season 4 of NCIS. Now we've left it in a little bit of a difficult place in the season finale, the two-parter to season 3. Because Gibbs was not only severely injured in that bomb blast, but lost a significant portion of his memory, which I believe is returning to a degree. We don't know how complete his memory currently is. However, he's left N.C.I.S. in capable hands of Tony. And I say that with respect, because I think he's more than capable of doing the job. But it's going to be interesting to see if he indeed is the team leader for the time being, because Gibbs is having to deal with, well, the last, was it 15 years? And coming to terms with who he is, what he is, that he's an agent, he's not a Marine anymore. The death of his wife and his kid, who he kept very quiet. Not even Jenny or Ducky were aware. So pretty much nobody, except for one man. His old buddy, his old friend, who, because they had to, no matter how serious a subject that two-part episode gave us, they had to put a little bit of comedy in it. And the comedic value that we got from it was everything we see him do, he was put through by this guy. Mike, is it? Carrying all the stuff, slapping on the back of the head, the probie statements, the whole Gibbs rulebook is actually Mike's rulebook, and he's adopted it. I think the rules maybe Gibbs has come up with of his own personal nature and experience, but a lot comes from this guy who now is retired, living in Mexico, off the grid pretty much. So this is going to be interesting. I've talked enough already. We're nearly 3 minutes in and we've not even started the episode yet. So yeah, I will shut up and we'll get on with episode 1, season 4. Oh, she's got a Mini Cooper. Is that her driving? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. No more bikes. Oh, I was thinking Harry. Intense jittery camera work. Holy shit. What the hell? But while she was giving chase, they were watching it too, or they were just observers.
Federal agents, halt!
Who the hell were you chasing?
Hands up in the air now!
That's the face we saw.
Jerry?
Who now? Oh, we're going to get some Ziva involvement. Some history.
Team needs a leader. He's our glue. He's our spine.
Is he
Without
coming
him,
back?
we're like Phylum Nidaria.
You saying I'm spineless?
Of course not, Timmy.
My point is, Abby,
likes to drink
you
keyboard.
are really overdoing the sugar thing again.
Well, you two do realize I can hear you, right?
Yeah,
We do now.
we got a new...
Very special Agent Lee. His flight landed on time. Where is he? Oh, yay! You're home. Welcome back.
What is this,
I missed
Tony?
You. Oh.
I missed you too, Abby.
So what I missed the last 2 weeks?
Well,
2
nothing I
weeks?
couldn't handle, boss.
Good. I meant to think the
Boss?
director didn't have any
That's
faith in
weird.
you. For the lovely lady.
Ooh.
Oh, Tony's beautiful.
For my senior field agent?
The very best of David Hasselhoff.
And you have an unauthorized game on your computer.
Okay, it's your game, Tony.
Yeah, you shouldn't have beaten my high score. And for Ziva?
Das Wiederhosen?
One size fits all. My favorite probie / hall monitor. I bet you're wondering what the newest member of Team DeNozo gets. Well, we saved the best for last here.
Nothing. A stapler off the desk.
Stapler?
She's over an hour late, sir. That's unusual even for her.
What did I tell you about worrying, Proby? There is only one thing you need to know about Officer Devi.
Don't make her angry.
So technically, really, there's two things. The other is, she can take care of herself.
Produce Officer Bashan, or I start with your hands, and I will not stop until...
What the fuck is going on here?
Why was I not told about this operation?
I suppose the simple answer would be your father did not want you to know.
And he wonders why I barely talk to him anymore, Mikhail. How do you suggest I explain this to them?
I realize this places you in an awkward position, but Ziva, you...
They were sloppy, blatant.
And you should have known better.
I am here because an hour ago, a Mossad assassination team killed 3 people in Georgetown.
What's that?
We have no active operation scheduled in Georgia.
Mikhail, don't lie to me.
No,
I
impossible.
spoke to him. I let him go.
History? Context? Hello? Is this someone who's meant to be dead?
Miyadi. Namir Echel is dead, Ziva. Your father and I attended his funeral 6 months ago.
He's supposed to be dead.
The FBI doesn't usually concern themselves with traffic accidents.
No, they don't.
Tony, isn't that the guy that tried to put you away for murder?
Calm down, Tony. I only just got the call 2 minutes ago.
They went with Ziva.
Why she's
We're
down now.
about to find out.
Yep.
Together.
They're gonna know.
Agent Sachs, Director Shepard.
Director Shepard.
We have confirmed your report. The man you saw killed was Abdul Wazir.
Seems I'm not the only one my father likes to keep in the dark.
No, this was not a sanctioned action, Ziva.
The 2 men guarding him?
Really?
FBI agents.
Oh, dear God, Mikhail.
Obviously,
FBI.
Echel faked his own death. He's operating without orders, making his own decisions.
I have to contact NCIS.
Your orders are to remain here until we figure out a strategy to deal with this. You left your car at the crime scene this morning.
He
I
did.
was disabled. I was trying to prevent the attack.
The Americans do not see it this way.
Nope.
Director Shepard will.
No, she won't.
The FBI has already issued a warrant for your arrest and murder.
Okay, we're in a bit of a situation.
Escort her to guest quarters. Do not forget to confiscate her weapons.
They're keeping her
I'm
here.
sorry for this.
Just gonna
As am I.
attack
I
him.
was talking to you.
Yeah, I knew that's what she meant.
Ever been tied up by a woman before? And today's not your lucky day.
Officer killed 2 FBI
Oh,
agents
shit.
today. Sorry if that pisses me off.
Where's your proof?
Proof? Car abandoned at the crime scene. And oh yeah, her brother was a Hamas terrorist.
Where I
We
come
know
from,
that.
that's called circumstantial. 6 months ago, you were convinced that I killed a woman and chopped off her legs.
I'm still not convinced you didn't.
Exactly.
I just assured your director that the FBI will be getting NCIS's complete cooperation in this matter.
Thank you, ma'am.
Is an order from your director, Agent Denozo.
Yeah.
Is that clear enough for you?
It's one that
Almost crystal, ma'am.
Gibbs would ignore.
About what happened between
No
us
hard
before.
feelings.
I got it. No, I was gonna say I still pretty much hate your guts, Sachs.
Me too, Denozo. Me too.
What would Gibbs do?
Ignore
Gibbs
it.
isn't here. You are.
Do what he would do. She's giving you the hint.
And everyone's saying that she's just like her brother. I really, really need you
Is
to
she
call me.
talking to pictures of him?
Please.
At a safe place at the moment.
The FBI was here. And Tony was freaking out. And the director,
Abby, I need you to do a favor for me.
you name it.
First, you can't tell anyone I've spoken to you. A phone number.
Christ.
All right, I'll call you back at this number.
I'm gonna need his advice.
Well, last I heard, he was still in Mexico.
Well, there must be some way to contact him.
No, the guy's off the grid with his friend. Let me guess, he's fixing his cabin.
Hey!
Yeah.
You say something? 4 months and you still don't understand the meaning of
Beard.
the word siesta, Proby? You ever stop to think that I might like rain? Yeah. Just maybe not inside your house. You just say the word, I'll be gone. Don't tempt me, Jethro. I ain't nearly drunk enough.
Hola, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, she can't be talking to you and me, Gunny.
You? No. Senor Gibbs? See,
He's living here for free. What does he expect?
perhaps someday he will tell us.
And you have a phone call.
Okay.
Not you.
Him.
Leroy. Jethro.
Gibbs.
Who is it?
A woman.
Probably that lady director of yours about to have a nervous breakdown.
How's Mexico?
Ziva! How'd you get this number?
From Abby.
I may be in a little bit of trouble.
A little?
Yeah? Define little.
I am currently on the run from the F.B.I, N.C.I.S, Mossad, and my father.
For murder.
Jeez, what'd you do?
I did nothing, Gibbs.
Well, you should talk to Jenny. Jenny can help you.
I can't.
Ziva, look, I'm retired. I'm 3,000 miles away. What do you think I can do that they can't?
No, you're not.
I was hoping maybe.
Save me?
Oh, how could you say no to that?
This is a strictly voluntary thing. Ziva's a fugitive. Anyone caught helping or assisting her in any way will be in serious trouble.
No.
He means, Mr. Palmer, instead of attending medical school next month, you'll most likely be in prison.
I'm not exactly the type that would
Oh,
do
yeah,
well
no.
in prison, guys.
No one's gonna think any less of you if you want out, Palmer.
Really? Then I want a code name, something cool sounding.
All right. We all good with that?
I am.
All right. I want to know everything about that Georgetown crime scene. Palmer, how does Black Lung sound?
Like a horrible and painful way to die.
I mean, is your code name.
Oh, I like it.
Which means lunch and, at this point, probably dinner. Abs, I need you to
I
go.
talked to Ziva yesterday.
There you go.
You don't bowl with nuns. I should have seen that coming.
I do.
And she means that Ziva didn't want us getting in trouble, Ducky.
Oh, it's a bit late for that. Where is she?
All I have is his phone number.
That's the start.
Abby, are you sure that this... Ziva?
Tell Abby I'm gonna kill her.
No, you're not. You're gonna tell me what the hell's going on here.
Your phone could be tapped, Tony.
Denozo.
Spotted the staircase.
10 seconds to tell me why I am not building a teak hot tub in Mexico.
Boss. Yes. I'm back.
Terminated by this man, Mossad officer Namir Echel, my former teammate, and I was stationed in Paris.
Who's supposed to be dead?
It's Paris.
Apparently he's gotten better.
How many times do I have to tell you I don't believe it?
And coincidences? I know.
Lucky for you, neither do I. And according to the F.B.I, I should be the one aiming my weapon at you.
It was no accident that they wanted you there.
He led me to the scene.
Of course he did.
Echel framed me.
Do I still look like your boss?
Well, maybe if you shaved and the haircut wouldn't hurt. The smile thing's definitely throwing me off, too.
It's good to see you again, McGee.
Denozo. But you do remember
That I left you in charge? Yeah, I remember I left you in charge.
Things are bad enough for NCIS as it is, Tony. You can't...
I don't remember asking your opinion, Officer David.
Yeah? Maybe you were the right man for the job.
But you've been seeing each other.
Our plan is to find this guy before he gets out of the country.
Why on the bolo? Instead of looking for a rogue Mossad spy wanted for murder, we put out a bolo for a wife beater.
This underhanded, devious.
And it's completely getting me hot. It's one of our old safe houses. We park on a dirt access road, 200 meters behind it, and enter from the back.
It's the first place Mossad's going to try to reacquire him.
Mossad does not know about this particular one. When Ari infiltrated NCIS 3 years ago, Echel was part of his recovery team.
An FBI agent was killed then, too.
Move and we shoot!
Remove those who can talk.
He's dead. Rigor mortis has already set in.
How do you know he's not faking it?
Well, shoot him if you don't believe him.
Why, you want to kill him yourself now?
Uh-huh. But I won't, neither will you.
Echel's obviously trying to tie up his loose ends.
Yeah. Well, that's what you are. Spread out, start looking around.
She looks a bit like her brother, don't you think?
More like a father.
Just left camera so.
Who's the man?
Someone who shouldn't be with her.
Gonna call it in.
Zax, who is this? How do I know this is legit?
The person you should be looking for.
Got a tip,
Shit.
guys. House in Fairfax.
Echel was always good at covering up his tracks.
He's watching you though. No.
What is it?
Vent.
He's
Yeah. Gotcha.
Possible. I placed that camera myself.
Well. And they're not amateurs you're dealing with here, you know.
We need to detonate now.
No, instead of surrendering.
If she leaves before they get there, Namir?
I will delay her.
He was watching us.
Yeah, just trying to tie all of this up to you, isn't he? Full frame up and suicide.
Yeah. I heard you were dead.
To the Mossad, I am.
They know you're alive now.
I plan on fixing that.
His son's a traitor, and now his daughter.
By this time tomorrow, you'll be working on a kibbutz.
Less, of course, he kills
Is that
himself
the
first.
idea?
Is it true?
Is that his plan here? Is that why he's done this? So it compromises her father to have him removed. Is that what this is over?
He called the FBI.
That's not what I'm worried about. When her safe house was compromised in Paris, Angel blew it up.
She knows. Get the frack out of here right now. Shit. He's gonna blow it. He's gonna blow it. They're long gone. But that has probably killed some agents.
We're still not sure what the hell happened.
Just getting better and better
She
with
was
the
even in there when the
storylines,
place blew up.
Bodies?
No, it's incinerated. We won't even be able to process the scene until at least tomorrow. For all we know, she blew up the place to cover her own tracks.
Well, she was only looking for the guy who set her up.
You mind telling me how you know that?
Because it's what I do.
And the number Abby has for Ziva?
Not picking up.
And there's only one thing for you to do.
I know. We'll let the director know they're probably dead and resign for disobeying a direct order. And why is that?
Because the man who did that, he's still out there. And I'll be damned if we'll let him get away with it.
Yeah.
What would Gibbs do? I got a bulletin for you, Ducky. I am not Gibbs.
No.
No, but you think
You're not. Gibbs quit. You're still here.
Why wasn't I with Ziva? I turned over my responsibility to him without even thinking about it.
Gibbs is one of the most capable agents.
Was, Ducky. You didn't see him. I mean, it didn't even look like Gibbs. I think he went native down there.
Tony.
His eyes were all bloodshot, probably from drinking hooch from morning till night with Franks.
They call it a red eye for a reason. The flight I was on all night to get here. Already been blowing up twice, Tony. Don't think I got a third one in me. Hey, Doc.
Welcome home, Jethro.
Oh, you got the wrong guy. I'm just visiting. I really missed that view.
Hey there.
I had a feeling I'd be seeing you soon, Jethro. How is she?
She's scared. Not that she'll ever admit that.
My agency has been harboring a foreign operative for over a year, one that I personally vouched for and insisted we needed. I give it 24 hours before they ask for my resignation.
A former Mossad officer claims it was to get back at Ziva's father.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's what it is. It is over.
My gut says it was more than that.
This incident could jeopardize relations between both of our countries for years.
Maybe
I
that's
figure
what it's
someone hired him
designed to
to
do.
just that.
Jethro, it's
I'm
good.
not back, Jen. I'm just doing a favor for a friend.
Do you remember that little farmhouse we were holed up in? A whole week.
They keep
Nothing to
doing
do,
this.
but-
No. No, I don't, Jen.
Shit.
Memory is a little fuzzy on some things. What about the cell phone Eshel called us on, Ebbs?
I isolated the grid the call came in from.
Nice work, Ebbs.
Actually, no, Tony. The grid includes the entire city of Woodbridge, Virginia.
Not if it doesn't help us find Eshel in time.
McGee, the bolo we put out yesterday? Any hits?
Yeah.
You completely forgot about that, didn't you?
Yeah, you did.
3 in Delaware, 1 in Pennsylvania, 2 in Virginia. Closest
too
match, a
wide.
local cop saw a man fitting his exact profile at a Fremont Inn.
We're on it.
Found him?
The Fremont Inn in Woodbridge. She kills him. There won't be any way to prove the Israelis weren't behind this.
No.
Let's roll.
And that's exactly what she's going to do.
Gibbs, my rules. In DeNozo's rule number 1, I don't sit on the sidelines when my people are in trouble. You got a problem with that? Then let's remember who's got the badge and who's a civilian.
Get McGee. I'll meet you there.
You know I could arrest you for striking a federal officer.
I know that.
Just so you know.
I love this show. I love it. It's just getting better.
Would you mind? Careful. It's delicate.
Oh, I did not see that happening.
I'm sorry, but no one can know my country was behind this issue.
Oh, well, now he's dead. That kind of knackers
And
us
if you're gone?
completely.
No one will.
He's gone. Come on, kick this bitch's ass. Ooh.
Liar. Oh!
No.
Go on. Do it. You'll never
He'll
make me
really
talk.
hide you.
Then kill me.
No.
Make your daddy proud. What are you doing?
Not making you a martyr. You're under arrest.
Yeah.
Your time with the Americans has made you soft. You should not have thrown your knife away. Get up.
Please, someone stop her. Ah, dear God, that sounded like ribs.
Now, are you?
Who are you?
Ziva.
Iranian intelligence?
Yes, and you have our thanks. The Americans will never trust your country again.
The Iranians?
Making you talk.
Why are you recording it? We got it. We got it.
Ziva, you okay?
I'm okay, McGee.
You should have waited.
Didn't really work out
Who's
that
she?
way.
Iranian intelligence. I've been with NCIS for a year. I'm not just a killer anymore.
No. We got it. Smart
I'm an
girl.
investigator.
Smart girl.
The F.B.I. reports they've apprehended
Nice.
an Iranian terrorist believed to be responsible for the death of two
I
of
like
their
how she
agents.
explained that.
2 other terrorists were also killed in a standoff with federal authorities in Northern Virginia.
They mean us. 4 stinking letters. N.C.I.S.
It's either that story, Tony, or the FBI charges you with interfering in their investigation. Where is he, McGee? Abby's lab?
Gibbs left. Yeah, Tony, I'm sure.
No, because he didn't even say goodbye to me.
Director, he wanted me to give this to you.
Oh, nice snap.
Oh my
Where was
God.
that taken?
Serbia. A lifetime ago, Ziva.
Oh man, I need the story to continue. He left. Okay, interesting first episode. Very Ziva focused for obvious reasons. But it's leaving doubts and questions in my mind as to how long they're going to keep this going. When's he going to return? What's going to make him return? I thought that would do it. It clearly hasn't. But I suppose at the end of the day, saving Ziva were probably the wrong circumstances in which to return. You need to want to do it yourself, and it be for him. And I don't think he's there yet. He said himself his memory's still spotty as well. It's unusual to see him with the long hair and the beard. For a moment there, I was starting to wonder if that was a 2-part episode, because we were getting almost to the end before things got resolved, but they still managed to tie it up quite nicely. And I do like that Ziva has made the transition and saying and making a statement of it herself. I've been with NCIS for a year now. I'm not just a killer. Now I'm an investigator, and I know, especially American law and the way that things work, that if you'd have just killed her, yes, you would have got your revenge and you would have stopped her, but you would have still been in the same trouble that you were in. You had to get it on record. I was hoping when she said it was easier than I thought to get you to talk, and that whatever that was, the recording device that didn't get damaged in that fight, because I've seen Ziva fight and she's damn good, and that girl gave us just as good as she got. So it was the Iranians. So no 4-0 in this, even though we're dealing with the FBI. It's this slacks guy, as Tony calls him. Yes, of course, everyone's missing Gibbs. So am I. But I want him to return when he's in the right frame of mind. And I don't think he is at the moment. So we will have to wait. And I will be back with episode 2 in the next day or so. This is the first episode of the 2 for the week. We always do 2 a week. If you do want to watch any of them in full length, just check the link in the description as always, and you can watch them in full length over on Patreon. But if you are watching on YouTube, I would appreciate if you would post your comments down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. And I will see you for episode 2 next. Take care.